Hey, what's up, folks? Welcome back to the channel. Boozer here. Thanks for stopping by. Today's video, we're going to be doing some pulls for the Prism shard pool event that we have going on right now. So we have the summoning pool. It's called the Holy Summoning Pool. But basically, it's a focus on Sacred Order champions, with the main prize being Fallman Morn Sword here, which is the faction Unity champion. So looks like Plarium is doing this. They're releasing the faction Unity champions in this order: Banner Lords, High Elves, and now we're doing Sacred Orders. So we can only assume that the next faction Unity champion will be the Barbarians. But right now, currently, we have Fallman, Morn Sword, good base attack. Rest of the stats are not that great. Looks like a Warhammer champion. But yeah, so his A1's really good, obviously, against the Corrupt Alliance. There's a lot of good champions in the Corrupted Alliance. Undead, Dark Elves, really good against those. You're gonna use the Burning Courage ability. This move freaking smacks. So it removes all buffs to the target and then damage increase for each buff removed. It freaking smacks. His AoE not smack so much, but still pretty good. And obviously he gets some bonuses here from his faction Unity stuff. I think he's a decent champion without the faction Unity stuff, but the faction Unity stuff makes him pretty insane. His passive's pretty cool too. Decrease the damage he takes by 10% for each turn taken by an ally or enemy, which is pretty nice. So if you make him slower in a fast Sacred Order team, I guess, and you're up against another fast team, you could potentially get like 50-60% damage reduction, which is pretty good. Like, that's going to make him on par with like Taras, which is just 50% flat. But yeah, so it's not going to be as good as that, but he is going to be having that ability to mitigate some incoming damage. Obviously, he's going to have some cool stuff with the faction allies bonus as well. And then he has attack in all battles as well as a boost to crit rate for Sacred Order. The problem with the Fallman mainly is because the faction Sacred Order is not that great, especially for Arena. I mean, for PvE content, it could be okay. Fallman could be a good champion for like Hydra, for example, just smacking Hydras in low difficulty Hydra, because you have Venus, Cardial. I mean, to some extent, you have Cupidus as well, doing some cool stuff for Hydra. Bivel's also a very good champion, good support. Pinthroy is also a good support for Hydra. So you can make a pretty decent Hydra team with Sacred Order champions, but I think for Arena, it's going to be difficult, and Faction Unity is going to be difficult to make work in live Arena. But anyways, he's going to be the main prize for this summon pool. Pinthroy is a very solid constellation prize for me. I don't have a Pinthroy. I wouldn't mind one, because he does bring the very important AoE block buffs, which is very, very good for Hydra. So he would be a Hydra option for me if I did pull him. The other ones, Cupidus and Martyr, they're both like solid champions. I have them. I don't really use them. I do have Cupidus geared out just for some AoE damage for Faction Wars. But Martyr I don't really use, but she is featured in some Fire Knight hard teams. So definitely has some use for the counterattack. So all four is very okay in their own right. 25% chance to pull one of them if you get a legendary. Legendary chance is only 6%, so it's not very good. Similar to just regular Sacred Shard chance. But we do have shards ready to go. Crystals ready to go from our previous Prism event that we didn't partake in. So then the crystals carried over. The way you guys can do that is basically, I'll show you guys real quick if you guys aren't aware of how to carry over your crystals. So I'm doing the same strategy this time around again. So we do have 30 crystals here from the Fire Knight, for example. I have not claimed them. They will go into my inbox when this Fire Knight tournament expires. So in a day and 8 hours, this will expire. Those crystals will go to my inbox and then go here, but the pool will have ended. So the pool ends in an hour and 40 minutes. When the pool ends, there will be no pool to summon, and then the crystals will just stay here. As we all know, we can't carry over crystals if they're already here if a pool is active. So this is how you can kind of control your own outcome in that way. So for me, I do have 60 crystals queued up. I will not collect them for this particular pool. The reason why is that I don't feel any of these are overly impactful for me. Even if I pull Fallman, which is an exclusive champion, he's not going to turn the needle for me in any way at all. If I pull Pinthroy, maybe he actually fits into some Hydra teams. But none of these champions I'm super excited about, so I'm not going to invest seriously into them. Definitely not going to invest in any crystals, so I will be carrying them over for the next summon pool. With that being said, let's do our 2 guaranteed pulls this time and see if we can get legendary this time. As for the epics, if you guys want to go over the epics real quick, about half of them are good, half of them are bad. Deacon's good. Deacon's good. Anchorite's good. Mordecai's good. That's about it. I mean, Lordric can do some stuff for Scarab King, for example. The rest are just not super good. Like, yeah, I mean, Phoenix can do some stuff, and the other ones have niche situational uses, but not super great. Anyways, let's do our pulls here. Go. We got 2 pulls on 2 accounts. So let's see if we get lucky for a 6% chance. Talia, I believe she's a free champion somewhere. I think she's a damage dealer. Yeah, it's just cool looking sword. Cool sword. Yeah. All right, next. 6% chance. Can we get lucky? Nope, not for this account. We got the candle helmet. What does she bring nowadays? Decrease attack. Strengthen. Man, I hate seeing this. 6 turn cooldown down to 4. And then A1 HP burn. I mean, HP burn might be okay. Enemy under HP burn gets a turn, decreased duration of 2 random. Candle helmet. Anyways, let's jump over to the other account and see if our luck changes there. All right, over to our main account. Hopping over here. Similar idea. We have 75 crystals from the previous saved crystals. We will not be collecting the other crystals, so we'll let them expire and then we'll let them carry over into the next summon pool. Like I said, same idea here. We're not too interested overall in these champions, even though it's only a 6% chance for Fallman. Not banking too seriously into that. So let's jump into this. 6%. Let's see if we can get something. And epic Talia again. All right. Yeah, I don't need any of these guys. So let's go for one more here. Nope. Talia again. Okay, that's. We had 4 Prism shards. We got 3 Talias. Like, I mean, there's 12 epics. 12 epics. That gives you about 8.5% chance at getting any one. So we got 8.5% for Talia, and then 8.5% again for Talia, and then 8.5% again for Talia. Man, that's like some insane luck. What are the odds of those 3 outcomes happening? That's insane. Anyways, I mean, that's going to be it. So Fallman, you know, he evades us, but it is what it is. He's not going to be a game changer or anything. He's more like an exclusive, you know, you got to catch them all mentality type of champion. Maybe in the future, these Unity faction champions will be more impactful. But up next, we have the Barbarians coming up probably pretty soon. Looks like they're going to probably try and get through this in this year, actually. They'll probably get through all of these factions by the year. And then maybe we'll get our last faction sometime soon. Looks like these Sylvan Watchers filled up pretty nicely. Shadowkin's definitely filled up really fast. Lizardmen at 45 units only, being the saddest of the sad. But Shadowkin already at 50. And then Sylvan Watcher probably fill up pretty soon. So we got one more faction to go. But anyways, guys, that's going to be it for the video. Hopefully you guys got better luck with your Holy Summon pulls. Let me know if you guys got something cool going on with Fallman. I mean, I geared him out and I tested him in the test server, but wasn't overly impressed. Maybe I wasn't using him properly, but yeah, let me know in the comments below if you guys found a cool way of using him or any cool pulls you guys got from this event. And thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one.